Welcome everybody. Once again, this is every Thursday, 8 o'clock Philippine time. This is the iTeraCare presentation, and welcome. I'm so glad I'm back after a while. So happy that you're here. We have a lot of participants and we are growing globally. Hi, Jane. You open your video. Hi to you and to the rest of our guests and leaders today. Prive can help you achieve the prime of your life. Now, the presentation is about the iTeraCare. This is the world's best terahertz device in the world. It's not me who said that. That is claimed by a lot of doctors, and testimonies and people using this. Even science has said that terahertz is a revolutionary frequency that would change the way we bring wellness and even communication, aviation, and a lot of other stuff. This is the iTeraCare. So welcome everybody. My name is Nathan. I am the Chief Training Officer of Prive International, and we are under the iElite system, which handles all of this. These events, all these materials is under the iElite. So thank you for being here. We have our core main products, aside from the iTeraCare, which is 3 main products. That's the Pro, the Red Hot Chili Pepper, which is the classic, and the Premium Plus. We call this the Sunlight Energy because it mimics the energy of the sun, 1/40th of that, and it strengthens the auric field of the body. We'll talk more about that later on. And we've got the first ever machine that infuses oxygen into your water. Yes, you heard me. And this wonderful statement is the best statement you could ever hear in this field of wellness. It says here that the presence of oxygen is the absence of disease. Correct. Oxygen is the most important element in our bodies, in our cells, to produce ATP, energy, and a lot of other stuff. All right. And we have the grounding here, which is our Prive iTera Bio and Light, which mimics the magnetism of Earth using PEMF technology. This is pulsating energy frequency deep into your bodily tissue. So this is the Trilogy of Wellness. If you haven't had one of this, I want you to get at least one. But if you've gotten, let's say, the iTeraCare, complete the set. You go for the oxygenation, which is needed by your cells, and the grounding magnetism, which is needed by your entire body. This perfect combination is, I guess, for me, based on Gary Brecka and a lot of other, these gurus of health today and even scientists. They said the Trilogy of Wellness, this is the thing, guys. This will help you methylate what the body needs. Methylation is where your body begins to mutate, not mutate. I don't want to use the word mutate, but it begins to transform and utilize those raw material that you're eating through your food, even the substance you're inhaling, the oxygen, and it allows it to be used in a proper way. So there is a synthesization. There's a word there. Synthesize the body, and the body begins to use it perfectly. So there's harmony within every set, every system in the physical body. This is the Trilogy of Wellness. So don't miss this. Get this. If you have the budget, if not yet, then go for it. Make this as a goal, because this is going to revolutionize your health and your family's health. All right. This is Prive, and Prive has been awarded with a lot of certification, awards from, let's say, the Company of the Year 2024. I just want you to have confidence with this company. This company is not just this kind of companies that they stay for a short period of time and they leave. No, we are here for a long haul. We want to stay here for 10, 20, 30, 50 years. I've been hearing this from our president. He said 100 years. Even if we're not here, this company lives on. And not just the company itself, all our products, we recognize in terms of the compliance, safety, electronic compliance, and all of that, testing, test reports. We got it all. We want you to be confident. So when you use our products, you know you got the quality products in the world. So you see all of this. We've got the Outstanding International Direct Selling Company of the Year in 2021, Most Excellent Business Planner Award, Malaysia CSR Award, and many, many others. Our BODs have received a lot of these awards to give you confidence that, hey, you can work with us, you can partner with us. And we are expanding, still expanding to over 80 regions, states, and countries in a span of 3 years. We're going 4 years this year. And I'm proud of that. A very young company, but it has expanded tremendously in a short period of time. And I am so privileged to go to a lot of these branches, a lot of these countries, to spread the good news of iTeraCare and the news and the mission of Prive International. I think the thing that I've not been is the part of South Africa, this part, Tanzania, Ghana, but the rest, Europe, I've been to India, to Asia. I've seen how crazy this product has touched so many lives, and our distributors are committed to bring this device to every household in each country. So the iTeraCare, let's go for it. Terahertz frequency device, which can help your body, can benefit your body into making you even more healthier, ladies and gentlemen. Now, disclaimer, this is not an FDA medical device. This is a certified household electrical appliance. FDA has nothing to do with us, and we are not providing any medical advice. As a speaker here, I'm not into that. And I'm not so much of medical, because the medical world has really failed. We know that. We've seen in the news, we've seen after COVID, people's eyes are open. So it's not about the dependent on this knowledge alone, but it's about knowing the science of why this is working and why we're embracing all of these new technologies, because this helps us and helps our body. So take note of that. Go to your healthcare professional if you have any questions to any medical condition. I'm just here to share to you the science of the iTeraCare frequency device. Now let's start with this concept. Everything is energy. Energy is the building block of matter. Science and quantum physics says that. If you look at the cells, the atom, and all of these things, our atoms, molecules, they are all in constant motion in the subatomic level. There is what you call oscillation at different various frequencies. And the reason why it's like that, because we thought that we are made of cells alone. No, we are made of frequencies. If we are made of frequencies and energy, therefore everything is vibrating. There is a symphony, harmony of music and tone and frequencies all over us, within us. If we understand how this tone, this frequency works, we can then get into the bottom of the problem and begin to solve it in a frequency idea or frequency thought. It's not just about the physical matter, but is understanding what is behind all of these things. This is what makes quantum physics as now the forefront of changing how we see things, our health, our perception, the way we do things, because it's not just about what we are holding, smelling, touching, and all of this stuff. It is beyond that. In the subatomic level, there is a vibration, there is frequency. The human body is an energy field. You understand that, right? To the very core, the human body is composed of energy, not just stuff, not just matter. Your cells, your atoms are made of waves and particles. It's made of protons, neutrons, and made of electrons. These are non-tangible stuff. These are made of particles, of electronic particles, that when we understand how it works, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to change how we see things. So you are an energy field. You are not just a physical being, you are an energy being. If you're an energy being, it is just but, wonderful to understand that healing the body must first start in the energy level, in the frequency level. Now, Albert Einstein stated this many years ago, 40 plus years ago. He said, future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. You got it right. Today, we are seeing this. We've got different sorts of machines, devices that is being introduced to humanity today. We've got, like, infrared. It started with infrared. I've seen, resonance, and we've got even crystals. We've got mats, all of this stuff. Sound healing. We've got Gikong, Reiki, frequency therapies. This is not widely used yet, widely known, but it's starting to be the almost like the core component already in our times. Why? People are embracing the truth of energy healing and how frequency works. The future is already here. And this is it. This is, guys, listen to me. We've got a healing system inside of us based on energy and frequency. If we're made of frequencies, tone, and all of this stuff, then the body is able to heal itself if we give what the body needs. What does the body need? Well, the body needs a lot of stuff. First, it needs the right healing energy, nutrition, sunlight, oxygenation, of course, emotional support, love, peaceful mindset, all this stuff. If the body gets everything that it needs down to the core, to every system, to every aspect of its life, to its body, the body is just naturally healing itself. So don't believe in what people say. It's the doctor that heals you. No, it's not the doctor that heals you. It's not the supplement. It's not the meds, the pills that heals you. It is the body. It's just that you're providing what the body needs. So let's say you rest well, you sleep well, you drink lots of water, you exercise, you're happy, you're under the sun, you get in touch with nature and have the nutrient, the right food. Guess what? No disease that cannot be healed. You are designed to heal your body itself. And that is the truth. Believe in that. Embrace that and see miracles happen in your life. Hippocrates said this. There is a natural healing force within each one of us. And this is the greatest force in getting well. Now, he's mentioning force, healing frequency, healing energy in each human body. And this is what we need to awaken that force. How do you awaken that? Well, there's technology. There is peace of mind. There is nutrition. There's all these devices and gadgets. This is where I'm coming from. I'm getting there. Now, Dr. Joe Dispenza, he said, according to the quantum model of reality, we could say that all diseases is a lowering of frequency. Absolutely. If you are in a lower state of energy, what happens? The body goes into a state of stress, which leads you to state of disease. If the body is in the state of higher frequency or higher energy, love, joy, peace, excitement, happiness, bliss, freedom, excellence, all of this, then the body gets into a state of healing, joy. The body is just so intelligent, and it's simple, right? You don't need to complicate it. All you need to do is increase the frequency. And there are many ways to increase the frequency. One of that, which is for me the easiest, the best way to increase your energy, is using the iTeraCare. The terahertz is a very advanced frequency designed to support relaxation, promote circulation, and enhance overall well-being. Now, what is terahertz, Nathan? Well, if you look at the spectrum of frequencies, it's neither electronic or photonics. What are electronic waves? Those are radio waves, microwaves, 4G, LTE, 5G. Now we're hearing there is 6G coming in 2028, 2030, which is 1,000 times faster than 5G, which then can project holographics. I mean, that is so advanced. It's not yet here, but it's coming. But it's not there. The terahertz is not like the 6G or the 5G. All right, it's in between the light wave, which is infrared, ultraviolet, the X-ray. These are photonic. Photonic means light, which you can see or cannot see. This light is part of the photon waves from your laptop, from your LED, from my phones. It's not that. The terahertz is in between those two spectrum of frequencies, all right? And this was discovered by the American scientists in the 1980s based on its application. The electromagnetic wave band of terahertz is ranging from 30 micron, all right, electromicron electrons, and 3,000. This is in between zero point 0.3 to 30 terahertz electromagnetic spectrum. So that might be, some scientific, words most people won't understand. But look at this here. This is where it takes iTeraCare making the world's best, or being the best terahertz device in the world. We have what we call sweet spot. Now, if you look at spectrum, there are different levels. We've got the higher level, we've got the lower level, or we have the sweet spot, the balance spot. That is the sweet spot where iTeraCare is beaming a frequency that is just suitable for the human body. That terahertz gap is very important, because we have heard and seen different terahertz frequency devices. You can see them in Amazon, in Alibaba, in Lazada, in Shopee, in many of these online shopping apps. But guess what? None of them survive today, because all of them doesn't work. They just can't work, because they don't know the terahertz gap. They don't know the recipe of this terahertz powerful wave that is suitable for the human body. This terahertz is non-ionizing frequency. In other words, it doesn't hurt your cells. In 2004, the US government named the terahertz as one of the top 10 technologies that will change the future of our world. Now, science is using this terahertz now in communication, even in aviation, in biomedical. It's now being used in many, many industries. The American scientists, they call this the wave of life. Why is that so? Well, listen, wave of life, it's because it matches the vibrational frequency of our human cells. This is our cells. We've got trillions of cells, and our cell has a particular frequency. And the terahertz matches that frequency in our cells. So when there is a matching, there is what we call resonance. And resonance activates your cells because it creates what we call vibration. Now, Japanese scientists, they call this the light of life, because it has the ability to influence our cells, genes, and promote energy balance without harming our body. Chinese scientists, they call this God's wave band, or they call it divine frequency. It is one of the top 10 technologies that would change the future of our world. That's according to Chinese scientists. Now, resonance. This is very powerful here. Resonance, again, matching the same frequency, and there is a result called vibration. Now, the terahertz frequency, as it resonates with our human cells, vibrating at the same molecular level as our DNA and RNA and proteins, it influences our cells positively at a rate of 100 million vibration per second. That is mind-blowing right there. That is resonance. So again, when you switch it on, what happens to your cells? Your cells begins to identify the frequency and starts to recharge itself. So in other words, to simplify the iTeraCare, the terahertz, this is a charger. Charger of what, Nathan? A charger of our cells. We've got trillions of cells, and this device can charge the energy using resonance in our cells, making our cells healthier and optimized. Why? Because every cell in our body is a battery. Yes, you heard me. Every cell is a battery. You are a battery being. You are an energy being. You are an electronic being. You are a spiritual being. It's all the same stuff. So if you are an energy cell battery, what do you have in mind? You got to charge your cell. You got to activate your cell. You got to optimize your cell. That's the way to go. But we've got all of this toxicity around us, right? This is the sad truth here. We've got radiation, microwave, we sit down all the time. We eat junk foods. We eat all the seed oils. We got microwave ovens. We're bombarded with Wi-Fi and all this stuff. These are discharging the power, the energy in every cells in our body. That's why we've got a lot of problems today. Why is disease so rampant today compared 50 years ago? I mean, autism is in its highest state. Cancer is in its highest rate. People dying, dropping dead. Why is it so? That's the reality today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got so much sickness and disease. We're not supposed to die by disease. No, we're supposed to die with old age, correct? Many years ago, people just sleep and they die. They move to the next life. It was so uncommon to have disease and sickness thousands of years ago. But today, oh my gosh, somebody, your relative, your uncle, right? It could be your parents, your grandparents, somewhere there, somehow 80, 90% died because of a certain disease. That is the reality today. Can we change that? Of course. What does it need, Nathan? It needs education. We need to educate again. Educate yourself, educate your children, educate your family. Let them know that this is not normal. All right? Somebody somewhere out there is trying to do this, to make money out of this. They're poisoning our water, our air, all of this. You got to know why. It's important to know so you can protect yourself. It is important to know so you can cover your family, secure your family safely, and you stay healthy all the time. Now, we've got a lot of research papers on the health benefits of the terahertz frequency. We've got a lot of those. You can search this in Google, talking about, the application of terahertz in 2018 under the Journal of Applied Physics. Cellular effects of terahertz waves under the Journal of Biomedical Optics. That is in 30th of September 2021. We've got terahertz exposure in neuronal synaptics in the brain by the National Library of Medicine under the U.S. government site in 2022. And there's numerous scientific papers on the terahertz health benefits. I can go on and on and on. Now, let's go into the device itself. We've got test reports for our Pro device. We've got test reports for our Premium Plus device and our Classic device. We've got normal emissivity wavelength antibacterial rate test reports, analysis of microelement test reports. I mean, these are, in the science technical sense, but we've got it. We've got infrared ray detecting quantum mass test reports. We've got safety inspection reports to prove to you that our devices are safe and effective by the national authority institutions in China and many other countries. We've got the appointment as the global sole exclusive distributor of this device all over the world. This is signed by Dr. Steven and Professor Yang Wen-jun, which are our scientists. Professor Yang Wen-jun's company or manufacturing is called Deshang. Deshang Health Technology only supplies to Prive. And Prive is the only company in the world that distributes the iTeraCare devices. No other else. If you can find this in any other website or any other platforms, I'm telling you, you are most likely getting fake devices. And we don't want that. So the person that invited you here today is the only person you can get the authentic original device. You can get it from us and from those people that invited you and from our distributors worldwide and our stockists and our branches worldwide. So take note of that. That is so important. This is Professor Yang Wen-jun. He achieved the groundbreaking milestone by successfully inventing the world's first terahertz light wave therapy device in the world. The first device in 2014, when they created this, it cost somewhere between 400,000 US dollars. Yes, that was the cost. It was really expensive. In 2017, the second generation cost around 19 to 20,000 US dollars, still too expensive. And in 2019, we got the professional grade, the Pro device. This is used in spa, clinics, hospitals. Today, we've got the entry level, which is less than 400 US dollars, 400 US dollars. This is the entry level. Anyone can afford this. All right. And the 2024 with more enhanced feature, we call this the Premium Plus device. This is out of 8 years of research and development by Deshang under our scientist, Professor Young Win June. It is incorporating 3-in-1 core technology, which is the terahertz, using optical crystals, optical quartz crystals. Now, this crystal is powderized and mixed with hundreds of exclusive mineral ingredients, all right, using a molding technology reaching almost 2000 degrees temperature. It mimics 1/48 of the sunlight's energy, and with quantum, it's gonna blow your mind. Quantum can bring this to the next level. I mean, it's like enhancing everything here. The energy, the healing energy, it begins to penetrate deeper into the vital organs with using the quantum and terahertz combination. So you are looking at a very powerful technology, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 8 potential benefits. Number 1, support the cell function. Number 2, energizes your cell. This is what I said. This is a recharger or charger of your cells. Number 3, promotes recovery, natural healing recovery process in the body, the ability to repair and rejuvenate. Number 4, supports meridian and lymphatic flow. It's like having acupuncture without the needles. Number 5, enhances microcirculation. Why this is important? You got tiny nerves and vessels in your eyes, in your brain. And sometimes meds and supplements and other stuff, it can't reach there, right? But with the iTeraCare, with the terahertz, it can reach through those tiny micro vessels in your brain, in your eyes, and parts in the body. Now, number 6, it balances your bodily function. This is really powerful. This is overall well-being. It helps your body maintain the state of homeostasis, called balance. Number 7, it supports healthy fluid balance. It is helping you, assisting you, maintaining proper fluid balance within the body. And number 8, it promotes relaxation. It is designed to relax your body by enhancing circulation and overall vitality. Now, let's go into real experiences, shared story, okay? Let's look into results, ladies and gentlemen, and I want you to get inspired. Okay, here, this little girl. Watch this. This little girl is unable to walk independently. Look at that. The mother, all right? Of course, mother's love is there. She wants solution. She wants her child to walk again. Now, she started using iTeraCare. Somebody introduced to her the iTeraCare, started using it every day, 1 hour, 2 hours every day. And guess what happens after using it for a month, 2, 3 months? Her little girl started running again, thanks to this terahertz iTeraCare device. We've got another one here. This guy, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe this. You know the COVID vaccine? This guy had a side effect. He took the shot, then 17 weeks unable to walk after the COVID shot. Surprising, right? People believe in that thing. But what happened? Look at him. And this is not just him. There's a lot all over the world. So if you know somebody who had that side effect, look at him. After 15 days of using, look at him. He's blowing himself and he started walking without those shaking anymore because of the iTeraCare. That is an amazing story, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is in the Philippines. Her name is Mamang. She's 91 years old. She has lumbar spinal stenosis. After a month, look at that, no more discomfort, and it's amazing. It really works. This is Mona Lisa Salas. She's the distributor, and Angie Salas, the mother, 93 years old, using iTeraCare, and this is what they said: no more meds for the maintenance for her blood sugar and her high blood pressure. Isn't it amazing? And we've got another one here. See? Improved mobility. Day 1, look at the color of that leg. That is like, you're going to amputate that. A doctor would say, yeah, we're going to cut this, okay? If nothing happens, we're going to cut it. Now, thanks to iTeraCare, started using it day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, it lightens up. Today, no more cutting, walking well because of the iTeraCare. Now, abnormal dilation, another victim of that COVID shot. Look at this. The entire whole 9 yards. the oxygen, life support, all that, is almost gonna die. Family was worried, crying and praying, until a friend of mine went to his room in the hospital and started doing the iTeraCare. After 5 days, he started walking by himself. 10 days after, discharge from the hospital. And just recently, this is his picture. Now, look at him. He's using his fingers to eat his food. Normal Filipino. That is amazing, right? We've got this. The benefits of an hour of iTeraCare session. Look at this. It is comparable to multiple sessions of traditional wellness practices. 10 times of acupuncture, 20 times of cupping, 30 times of gua sha, and 40 times of massage. Look at that. So you can charge your water with iTeraCare also. Look at that. When you charge it, the frequency of the water becomes 7.8. That is the frequency of Mother Earth. And when you charge the water, it changes the molecular structure into a linear chain, making it easy to be absorbed in your body. So you are hydrating your body in the cellular level. And other applications of iTeraCare, you can use the iTeraCare to charge not just your water, but also your fruits, vegetables, and it's also suitable for your pets, dogs, cats. We've seen it. Goats is about to die, get revived. Fish, horses. I've seen it. I've seen it in YouTube. You can check it. Guys, this is a very powerful device, not just for you, but also for your pets. And it's great for teenagers and for babies also. All right? All right, it's amazing. Now, precautionary, for those of you who are pregnant or anyone who's pregnant, you're not supposed to be using this, okay? We don't support that. The company would say don't use it at all, all right, for good reason, because you have a baby there, okay, and its frequency, all right? Just drink the charged water. Now, you are not allowed to blow it directly to any parts of the body where there are objects implanted, like lens, stent, pacemakers, titanium, ceramic, all of this stuff. Don't blow there directly. If you have open wounds and fractured bones, if you're menstruating, don't blow there directly. You can blow in other parts of your body. So for more information, you can download our digital blowing guide. You can get it for free. It's there. Ask the person that invited you. And this is our goal. Our goal is one iTeraCare device per household. That's the goal. We want to bring health, wellness, relief, comfort to everyone in your household. So get this device. Ask the person that invited you here tonight. Get a hold of it and complete the trilogy of wellness. So thank you so much for being with me tonight. That's all. Yep, that's all. That's 40 minutes. That is the presentation of the iTeraCare. And thank you for being with me tonight. I'm so happy to see my Tito Tony from Chicago and Marcus from New York. These are my great friends, great brothers. And of course, Dr. K from Florida and a lot of you guys. I'm just so happy to see you. All right. And I'll be flying to Poland, to Europe next week. That's April 21. We've got a road show in many cities in Poland. We're going to Sweden. We're going to France and many other countries in Europe, because Europe is a really good market for this. They love iTeraCare. And we're going to the US on June, and also Mexico on June. We are expanding globally. So for more information, talk to the person that invited you.